Happy Thursday, everybody. We're about to get started. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hello, Maine, Lomlor, Burlow, Flashin. Where's my mouse cursor? I'm trying to look at it out the corner of my eye without actually looking at it. Now, we got so many copies of this world. Test World, Reset Quest, 170. Let's go this way. Hello, Soren. Hello, Mickey. WB Group. Spike? Man, that is one hard word to read. I'm gonna go with Spike. That's too many elite letters together. All the cheat worlds. That's where I like build everything, create it, and copy paste them in this world and nobody's looking. Yeah, that name is one of those names that's really, really hard for me to like read. I spend far too long trying to figure it out every time. So if you're looking to change your name, you might want to look at something a little easier for people. But maybe you're not. I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Hello, Pointer. All right. So yesterday we started setting up like all sorts of applied energistics automations over here. We're getting groups of machines lined up. We are getting the auto crafting going. I'm not really sure what it is that we need to work on next. I guess we're just like progress with the mod pack, and as we need something, we will start hooking it up for auto crafting. Yeah, a great idea for the middle of your base. Just call a meteor of ores in the middle. Like right here? Or up here. Or down there. I'm not sure how big the meteor is, and yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I'd be willing to put it all the way up there, but the only thing is I'd have to have like that multi-block structure thing, which would show up on the mini-map, and that might make it look a little bit more weird than what it currently is, so I don't know. Oh no, there's machines left in the base, but some of those machines aren't like really important. I don't know where they're gonna go, things like that. Blast furnace and our vacuum freezer should probably be moved over. Do we have the CEFs on AutoCraft? I cannot remember. We don't have CEFs on AutoCraft, so that's probably the next thing we should set up for AutoCraft. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, that. Wireless booster. That's something that I want to make more of, but not right this second. So CEF. We want more money. We want more money. So we want to do this thing. Do you want to make more of these things? Sure, we all do. So let's make... Oh, I gotta click the button. Gotta do this and this. Nano. Nano. So that seems about right. Do we have HV? Machine hole? Oh yeah. Do we have red alloy on AutoCraft? No. Okay, so we're gonna have to AutoCraft these guys. How am I doing? I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I thank you. Okay, CEFHV. So now we need to make a thing for... Gotta do that. This, that. How does one red alloy... Oh, that turns it that way in the other thing, but we need the other one. We need this recipe, the wire mill. Okay. So wire mill needs this, and then this needs to go into our assembling machine like a so. Okay, so now we should have everything. So if I want to do CEF and I want to make like, I don't know, how about 10 of them? We only have one stainless steel. Holy. That's a problem. Why only one slot CEFs? Because these are the CEFs that are touching our machines. Those are the ones that are providing the... Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right, because we're doing the full banks. We're not doing it... Well... This particular CEF would be for our multi-block machines where you put them on, like, 4 corners. That's what I was kind of thinking. It's so we could upgrade, like, our vacuum freezer and stuff. But you're right, we should have auto craft on like the 9 slot ones as well. Like the pyrolyzed oven. This we're gonna leave here. This guy, for instance, that would be just a single slot one. There's no reason to have like a 9 slot one on that. And these guys over here, there's no reason to have 9 slot ones on this. That's kind of what I was thinking. But yeah, it probably wouldn't be a great idea to leave that in there because I'm more than likely going to end up crafting way too many of those, thinking I'm crafting the other ones. And I guess also for this too. Oh, these are already the CEFs, HV. Okay, so we don't have to worry about this one. Yeah, auto crafting for sure. Hello, 70 Snee. Hello, Lee. Always Quad says, hey, Hypno, good seeing you. A question, what's the best AE2 setup in your opinion? Molecular assembler / interface design. Well, there is one particular way that I set those up. Now, it might not be the best design, but it combines both efficiency and space into one package. Where is it? Where is it? Over here. This is the way I normally set up the molecular assembler interfaces. So you can stack it alternating and you can go up 8 blocks this way. And I'll give you a full 32 channels. You just put a dense cable straight up the center. That will allow most of your interfaces to talk to 4 molecular assemblers. Now, if you wanted to, you can take the same design and slap some more molecular assemblers on the outside of these interfaces, and that would still work. And you'd give like these interfaces 6 molecular assemblers to talk to. But I normally just go with the 3x3 like that. No. So I guess we'll take the vacuum freezer over. Is this thing doing anything at the moment? No. But yeah, we do need this thing over there. We should take our blast furnace over there as well. And then, yeah, we're gonna start disassembling these things as we get to them. How is this doing? Oh, those are already done over here. Sweet. So there's no reason to have this because that's not even hooked up to anything anymore. That's still hooked up. That's hooked up. This is technically still hooked up. Okay. So the advanced electrolyzer, this is specifically for tungsten, I believe. I guess lithium to a lesser degree. We could bring the electrolyzer over, but that is a different power level. Maybe we'll just leave this here until we need more tungsten and stuff. I'll bring this with me. Go drop that off at EE. I can't make a CEF EV and get rid of that monstrosity. I don't even know what it costs for the EV one. But you're right, we could do that. That requires a nano processor assembly and titanium plates. Ugh. We can do that though. Maybe what we should do is start setting up assemblers and get the different fluids for the different assemblers, like one for rubber, one for soldering alloy, etc. That might be a good project to work on at the start. Give us something to do. That way we can auto process all these processors and stuff. Well, I know we already have the rubber and soldering alloy, but like we don't have it being auto filled up. Yeah. Like those are gonna run out and then it's just gonna be like a mess. So we need to set up like the stuff to make these different items. Set up like the little processes, the fluid extractors and things of those natures. I guess it's not a fluid extractor for the rubber, but it is for the soldering alloy. So the soldering alloy, I guess we could do. You know, I think we were running out of the stuff that goes in this, weren't we? The antimony. I don't remember how we got this, but I don't like that we only have 31 of these. Where does this stuff come from? Stibnite. Well, it looks like we got a bunch of this stuff. So stibnite dust put through an electrolyzer. Interesting. Nimic just resub for 13 months. Welcome back. Thank you for the 13. I appreciate it. Hypno, stop going into the tree's butt. Are you talking about the warp thing over at the other base? You remember the old day mods like Mo Creatures or Ether? Nobody plays those mods nowadays. I remember playing a pack fairly recently that had the Ether in it. Was that Modern Skyblock? I think it might have been. I mean, that was fairly recently anyway. I went back to the other base originally to go grab like my furnace and stuff, and I never grabbed those. And now we're sidetracked on doing antimony and like getting these things hooked up. Let's go grab our multi-blocks, bring them over, get those hooked up. And then we'll start worrying about this other stuff. I want all of these things together. If I break this, do I get that? Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if it would like pop that off or delete it. So this thing is kind of important to me. And we're out of room, so let's go set this thing up. So I put that machine right here, but I don't think we're going to keep that here. I think we're going to do like the big multi-blocks over here. So we'll have like this furnace, our vacuum freezer, and then like our electric blast furnace and stuff. I think this is going to move. This didn't need to be here anyway for any particular reason other than we need to set it down somewhere. So the multi-smelter. So it's just a 3x3 with the things in the center. Okay. That's not where that goes. Okay, so we need an input, output, and then I don't remember how the rest of this thing was set up. I know we had the energy. Do we only have one energy input hatch? Maybe I don't remember how this thing is set up at all. Multi smelter. So heat-proof machine casings, and in the very center back is the input. Okay. And then heat-proof. Then we have the coils. And then heat-proof, I guess. So that says max EU per tick 1024, which I guess is what we were doing. So we're going to put this high voltage battery buffer right here. Then we're gonna wrench that so it's facing upwards. And then we're gonna put these CEF HVs over. Okay, so we should be good. There's a coil in the middle there? Wait, what? Oh. You're trying to backseat game, help me for things I've already done. Okay, gotcha. So I don't need the translocators on there anymore. But we do want like an interface. I think we're gonna do just cable interfaces here. Actually, let's leave this here. And we can just run a cable around. Okay, so that's gonna be how we get that thing hooked up. We can have up to 18 different recipes in here for automation. And this needs to be extracted into another interface. Bum, bum, bum. Translocators. Glowstone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we can connect that all up. All right, so this thing is now fully automated once we connect this to Applied Energistics. Well, at the time of writing, I had not looked at the layout yet. Well, you're right, you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I also wasn't asking, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. It's not a big deal. No, I want that cable back. I think Max wants to say hi. You want to say hi? Ugh. Kitty, kitty. Sorry, Hypno, I have Internet Explorer 6. You start this mod pack by punching wood? What? What? Hello, Feng Chun. How's it going so far today? So far, so good. We got visited by Max. Did you get enough attention, kitty? That's a nice mild-sized dog you have there. I hope he got enough attention. But he's a pretty big sized cat. Pretty big sized cat. Now I got max fur on my face I gotta deal with. All right, so I want to put the facade there so I can put this cable here. There. Better. Better. You want a Maine Coon? You heard they are golden retrievers for people that don't like dogs. Man, golden retrievers are an awesome dog. I had one before. I don't know the personality of Maine Coons, but I do know they're larger than ragdolls, which I have. They're the next largest cat. But yeah, as far as personality goes, I don't know. English bulldogs are awesome dogs. Well, I would imagine like pretty much all dogs are awesome dogs. Otherwise, the breeds wouldn't be propagated. But I personally owned a golden retriever. It was like one of the nicest dogs ever. So I guess we need to get this thing just hooked up to a AE. How do I want to do that? Well, maybe we should bring over the other machines and then we can figure that out. I don't imagine I'm going to need another vacuum freezer, so I'll hook up a vacuum freezer back over here. What are the two things connected to the input? Interfaces. Applied Energistics interfaces. Cable interfaces. Vacuum freezer. You know what? I think we will need two of these because we needed liquid air for stuff. So we will want a second one of these. I'm flying. Okay, so the vacuum freezer has an output on the left, inputs on the right, fluids in the back, items in the front. And then the input hatch in the center back. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so vacuum freezer. So this item output input bus. So items in. Fluid in. Energy in. Output fluid. Did I not grab the item input? Or item output? I guess I ran out of inventory. It didn't go with me. Can I please? We have the turbines. Oh, it's right here. I didn't realize I put it in my pouch. Output bus. Frost proof. This must be hollow in the center as well. Cool. So I am probably gonna want to set up at least one more of these for liquid air only. So that'll be back here. I'll just mark this. And I think we'll do our electric blast furnaces over here and have like a line of those. Try this on for size, mister. Bum, 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 bum. So I have 2 advanced steam turbines. But that had to have been using like a battery buffer to go into this? Or did we have a cable? I feel like I had a battery buffer there. I think we're gonna change that to an energy input HV. I just had 1 turbine? Does that just use 128? No, it uses 256, so I was only running this thing at half speed. I'm gonna make an HV and we're gonna upgrade that. So we know how to make machine whole, so it's just one more thing here. Oh, whatever. Input hatch. So we need more stainless steel. That is through the blast furnace, so stainless steel dust. Dun, dun. Do these other things say the, what am I looking? Oh, you know what? I never hooked that up, did I? I was wondering if this would actually say what this was or if it would just say input bus. So we need to get that hooked up to applied energistics. Output bus, input bus. Can you swap these around? Does it have to be that side? I feel like it probably does. I'm gonna try it real quick. Wait, input bus, output. Input bus, output. Oh, you can't do it the other way. Okay, good. So output hatch, input hatch. Good. Oh, you're right. This isn't my blast furnace yet. For some reason, I was thinking this was the blast furnace. I guess what we should do then. Can I craft up like 40? Man, we don't have chrome dust or iron dust. Do I have a macerator? Pulverizer? Have we not hooked those up over here? I guess not, huh? Extruder? Bending. Wire mill. Laser. Lathe. Cutting, forge, canning. Okay. Now, I don't know if we're going to want a full bank of macerators or not. But let's bring the macerator over. Alright, I guess we were using that for some of this stuff, but I think it looks like we've already done all of this. Okay, so we can bring this over. I guess we could bring the ore washing plant too. I don't think we're doing anything with that anymore. And a turbo center fudge. I don't got room for this stuff. That must really hurt punching chest. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, these things we never moved over because we were still using them at the time. And this has got stuff in it, so we can't do anything with that. Nope, out of room. Okay. Yeah, for now, I think we're gonna set the macerator in like its own, or like on this bank of kind of rando machines. I don't think we're gonna set up like 8 of them. But I do want my battery in there. The electrolyzer and stuff, I'm not sure what we're doing with just yet. Ore washing plants. Did I ever put batteries in these other machines? I don't remember. Battery. Okay. So interface. Wrench. Screwdriver. Okay, so macerator is now hooked up and ready to go. So to make nickel dust, no, I think we just need iron dust. Pulverization, this one. Oh my goodness. Where is it? Is it gonna be like in the very back? I should just go for like iron ingot uses. Pulverizer. Yeah. Why is that not showing up? Universal macerator. And if I search for oh, I guess I was spelling it wrong. Must have been spelling that wrong. Bum, 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 bum. Stainless steel next. We are missing chrome. So chrome, I guess we'll do the same thing. Ingots. Okay. Well, that was easy. You think I have chrome downstairs? You think I have chrome downstairs where? Downstairs here. Where would I have chrome at? Right here? That's magnesium. Caches by the reactor. Are we talking about this? This magnesium? Okay. Now the question is, do I take that over and start processing it over there, or bring my electric blast furnace over here and process it here? I feel like I should just move the electric blast furnace here, and then we'll start processing that. I don't remember what that battery was going into. Yeah, we need to get a bunch of like ruby and stuff, and like, what tier is my electric blast furnace? Tungsten steel. We could probably upgrade this to the next level for power, but let's worry about that later. Don't I have to upgrade the machines to EV? No, there's no reason to like upgrade the machines to EV unless there's recipes that require it, or if I want to make them go faster. I upgrade all my machines to HV just so we weren't having to like make multiple different transformers and like have some medium voltage and then some low voltage and this and that, because that's just pretty tedious. But now we're at the point where we can just slap RF on things and convert RF to EU with one block. Like, we can make whatever tier we want. We don't have to worry about upgrading all of them. But for automation's sake, it makes sense having those all the same level. Okay. So I don't think there's anything special here. We have liquid starlight in here, but that's just gonna have to go away. Not much we can do about that. Unless we can cardboard box that. Nitrogen. Can we cardboard box one of those, I wonder? Maybe we can save some of that starlight. I don't know. I just broke that block, so don't do that. Oh, did I get my input hatch back? I thought I was gonna have to make a new one. I think we got it back. Fihan Potato just reset for 3 months. Thank you so much for the 3 months of support. 3 months already? Where did the time go? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Thank you so much for dropping that Twitch Prime sub, though. Appreciate that. So we had one there, one here. Was it open in the center? I feel like it must have been. Maybe not, actually. Probably had that here and then this up here. There we go. So we need 4 CEFs. And we need the stainless steel to do that. Well, crap. If I underpower this, like, is it just not gonna work? Or will it just work a little slower, I wonder? Okay, so we need to grab one of the CEFs from over here. I guess the bending machine. Okay, so we got that going on now. I could have taken the diesel turbines and used them temporarily, or I could have taken the CEFs that we already have and used those temporarily. Or I could have done it this way. I wish there was a better way for me to power this with the power hidden. I guess we could do like battery buffer pointed up into that one. And then these guys like on the bottom pointed into like 2 of the battery buffers. That way we don't have to have these extra blocks on the outside. They just be underneath a little bit. Might end up doing that. I don't know yet. Sorry, you nearly crashed your game, corrupted it when you try to move a machine like that. Well, I mean, that's the whole point of the cardboard boxes, though, is to like take a tile entity and move it somewhere else. I mean, how am I supposed to know that you can't do that with GregTech unless I try it with GregTech, right? I took the plate bender CEF, didn't I? We don't need this one for sure. Okay, so now I have this CEF, and I can put this back over here. Now we should be able to make all the CEFs going forward. Ooh, a little lag there. Yeah, it hasn't really used much durability on the Terra Steel wrench, huh? What am I using? Aluminum cables? So we can upgrade those to the next power tier and not have to worry about the cables. And we have a load of aluminum. Loads of it. So we only need one more, and then we can, like, fix this up the way it needs to be. Yeah, if we could afford the superconductors, obviously I would do that. Obviously. Oh, I need to put the Spectre coil on that. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so this is gonna need to be connected to Applied Energistics as well. Trying to think if we do this the same way like we did over here, where we like run one cable and then we P2P down the line, or if it'd be better to like P2P down this way. I think we run one cable and then we P2P down this way. Oh. I mean, glass cable. We need 2 of these. And then we need P2Ps. And then we're gonna need more dense cable, which we don't have a lot of. Conduits. Dense conduits. Okay. So for now, we don't have anything going down there, but we are going to have more of these blast furnaces. Well, this kind of like foils my plan a little bit. Okay. And this was hooked up, right? But you know what? I think we were not doing this. I think we were just using the dense conduit everywhere. Unless it's visible on the surface. So this we can get rid of and kind of like change this around a little bit. I need a wrench. Ah, wrong wrench. Yeah, we'll just bring this down like so, and like so, and like so. There we go. Noctum Nemo coming in with a 32-month resub. Noctum Nemo, welcome back. Thank you for the 32 months and for the Twitch Prime. Almost 3 years. Unbelievable how fast time goes by, but it was always fun with you. Thank you for that. You are welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Nemo. Appreciate it. Is this his storage system? I mean, we're hooking up Applied Energistics, which is a storage system, but this is not my storage system. Okay, how are we doing on facades? Oh, that's not right. Max, you're not gonna like be needy all day again, are you? Silly kitty. I guess we need to not put those facades on yet until we get the P2Ps actually hooked up. And since we don't have anything back here. Oh, I have the factory blocks. Oh my goodness, Max. We already said hi like 5 minutes ago, kitty. Ugh. We already said hi like 5 minutes ago. Kitty's just bored. Hey, Nighthawk, how you doing? Deathhound, thank you for the bits. Ugh. Upside down, kitty. Belly rubs. He doesn't always like want this much affection. Like sometimes he'll come in and say hi and he'll chill and go to sleep. Sometimes it's like every 5 minutes, okay, you haven't pet me, come pet me. Sometimes he just doesn't even come in here at all. He just like ignores me the entire day. Kitty kitty. Did you get enough attention, kitty? You good? Tail is so floofy. Oh man, he has the floofiest tail. I think he's done. He's biting me. He's done. Ow! Kitty's attacking me. He's attacking me. Ah. Okay, yeah, I really think he's done. He's like, pet me, pet me, pet me. Grrr, I'm done. Did he just boop you when you mess with his tail? I'm not sure. He was attacking me. All right, boop, boop, boop. And then this we don't need back here yet. So we'll just end that over here. All right, so we need to get these things hooked up to a P2P. I guess I put the memory cards in here. I have no idea. This one we haven't touched yet, so I guess we're gonna use this one. Oh, I don't have this thing being extracted, do I? Do I do an interface or an export bus? I guess we'll do an interface for now. We might swap that later. Oh, I need another facade right there. Honestly, I'd like a facade under here too, for connected texture purposes. There we go. You're pretty sure they're modular, so you can put the outputs on the bottom? Well, if you can put them on the bottom, that would be a lot nicer. Let's try. No. Yeah, the multi-blocks show that you can do it like a certain way. But they don't like specify that they don't really specify that you can like place the blocks wherever you want. So that's one of those things you just kind of learn, I suppose. Hey, get out from back there. You're not chewing any cables today. Do I have an import bus? Don't have an import bus. I guess we'll just do the Same method we were gonna do. Yeah, no cable chewing. Like, he has no business being on that side of the desk. The only thing is back there's my computers and a whole bunch of cables, and he thinks it's like fun to play back there. I'll put my foot in his fluffy butt if he chews another cable. I guess we could hide that interface completely under as well instead of having it up like this. Can I freely convert these back? I can. That's nice. I guess we could use item conduit. Instead of doing this. There we go. Now, does that show vacuum freezer on the thing? I don't think we ever confirmed it did. No, it just says input bus. That sucks.
Do not leave me. I love you. I hate you. I love you. I love you. Hate you. Love you. Love you. Hate you. Love you. Hate you. Love you. Hate. Love you. Hate. Love you. Hate. Love you. If you leave, I will. Better yet, I will kill you. 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 Kill you.
Boom, boom, boom. Now it shows, right? It kind of sucks that Applied Energistics makes you rename the interfaces like that and that there just isn't an option. I really feel like there should be an option where it's just like name. It just kind of makes sense, or maybe just click in here and you can just change it directly. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I mean, it's nice that you have the ability to do it. It's just weird that you have to do it that way. When Applied Energistics is such like a high-tech mod, and you have to do like a low-tech means of changing the name. You did not know you could rename interfaces and have it show up today. You learned, yeah. And also, when you look at the interface, it even says it right here what it is, what you've named it. Yeah, you can use the inscriber and do the name stamp plate thing, but it kind of feels like there really should just be a button that you click to do it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So we don't need the turbo steam turbines anymore. We don't need this stuff on me. Levers we don't need. These we can do like this because those are already set. We need one more facade here. So I suppose this thing needs to be hooked up. Electric blast furnace. Hello, Paytime. Do. Bum bum bum. Good enough for me. Now this I'd like to clean up. With the electric blast furnace, do you have to have 2 inputs on it? Or is it, do you only need 1? Or can you have 3? Like, I'm not sure. Does it... Can I just have regular multi-blocks and just 1 power input? Does anybody know? Because I've only set up this 1 blast furnace. I don't know... You can have more, or you can only have 1? You can have 0 or more. Hello, Gems. You think it's 2 if corner and 1 if middle. They'll change the max power. So the more power inputs I have, the faster this machine goes, if it can overclock. Should I only have 1 then? I'm not really sure the best way of doing it. I know I have 2 HV and that makes it EV. 2 EV in order to make it IV recipes, but can I just put an IV acceptor on there? Max power will be lower, but the machine doesn't go faster based on the max power. It just can overclock things, right? You have 4 energy inputs. In order to start IV, you might need the 2 EV setup. Gotcha. Max is just in one of those moods. He wants to give me all sorts of attention, or he wants me to give him all sorts of attention one way or the other, but he keeps rubbing up against my legs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the deal is. He's got food. I know, because I fed him this morning. He's so adorable, though. So this was a recipe that we wanted to put into the blast furnace. I don't want those. I want this. Okay. We started HV after you could make stainless and 2 MV inputs. Same with titanium for EV. Yeah. You can basically put hatches in whatever fashion as you want, as long as you have 2 layers of coils. So I could just put MV everywhere and then slap a whole bunch of those things on there and then like get up to IV if the power converts, if there's enough power. That's weird that I have a CEF HV that has 9 slots here. I did move it from... Oh, that was the difference in the... Right, because we're doing 9 slot batteries over here. Yeah. Now, which one was it? Was it this one? That's 1 slot, 9, 9. I want to make sure I didn't change anyone else. That's what it was. This guy needs to be changed. Okay, now we're good. How much more of the stainless does it have? Quite a bit. Hmm. 1 minute of max cam for each mistake made. I don't make mistakes. Oh, you know what? Our vacuum freezer? We can put this stuff in there, huh? Idling. Did I not hook up power? No, I didn't hook up power. Okay, so now we need a CEF. Oh, wait. I guess I already had an energy input hatch. Oh, I didn't put the right one on there. There we go. So we need this and this. That. So I suppose we could put the power at the bottom, right? Oh, but I have this cable here. That cable's gonna move. And that's all there is to it. Oh, that's right. These things only go... Wait. That's a battery buffer pointed upwards. Okay, we can't do it that way then. I need to get this energy input hatch out of my inventory before I accidentally something here. Cool. Okay, so that's working correctly. Then I wanted to hook up another one of those, but we can worry about that later. We're going to want more electric blast furnace, one for each of the different types of fluids, or I guess we can have one that supports like 2 different fluids. What sort of power gen do I have going? Yeah, our power gen is over here. We are using this guy. This is the photonuclear fission chamber. We're producing a whole bunch of steam, which is filling up this deep, or I guess it's a black hole tank. And that's powering 3 of the large steam turbines. We're converting all that power into RF and then wirelessly sending that. You know what? I don't think I ever turned... Well, first of all, I don't think I have my Flux network thing over here, which I should have over here. But I don't think I ever turned the wireless charging back on. Let's go grab the thingy. This must be where all of our power is coming from right now, is our steam over here. Should I turn this off?
There is no place and no moment in history where I could stand and say,
I could have that powering the Spectre and get rid of the other. Although, if we're leaving these blast furnace running over here, or not the blast furnace, the steam. I mean, I guess these won't be running for forever because we'll have to like worry about oil and stuff. Hello, Marv. I don't know. It looks like we're only using like about 10,000 FE per tick maximum. I think we'll just leave that for now, actually. I came back over here to grab this flux controller. Let's go hook that back up at our new base and turn on the wireless charging. Yeah, we'll put it down here. There we go. How y'all doing? I'm doing well, Marv. How are things with you? Everything good? Oop. Nitrogen. You're doing great. You're on your way to your accountant now to do your taxes. That sounds like fun. So I have these different lenses on me for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. I think we were going to hook those up for the precision laser engravers. But we're going to hold off on doing that until we actually need to process something. So I'll just keep those. Yeah, I'm not looking for bugs. I'm not looking to like cheese power and anything like that, so. Okay, so next step, I'm not sure what I should do next. We keep getting stuck on things. I guess what happened the last time. No. What I wanted to do was start hooking up, making rubber automatically and making like the soldering alloy automatically. We were looking at making more stibnite or using more stibnite to get more of the antimony. I think we should do that next. Process all this stuff down. There we go. I don't think in any scenario that we've looked at so far, like processing raw ores was not better using any other method than the Fortune 5 that we've been doing. I think that's still like the best way of doing it. Okay, so now that we have all this stibnite, we can pulverize it into antimony at 14%. We can ore wash it. I think that's probably what we want to do. We can set up our ore washer. So if we get the pure stibnite, a purified stibnite, then you can thermal centrifuge it, and then what do we do with the dust itself? The dust you can smelt. Like you can get, or you can electrolyze it, I guess, for slightly more. Man, these processes are so crazy. So we need like an ore wash. The ore washing is going to get us the antimony. So let's set up our ore washing plant. Thermal's not worth it for 67 seconds per. I mean, you're probably right. Ore washing plants, I kind of feel like could use their own. Like a full bank. Maybe not. Actually, no, that would work really like that. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh my goodness. Just give this thing a little bit of water from our reactor, or I guess our turbines down here. Okay.
I try to get by, something that I'm not into. My mind is paralyzed. Don't care, I just might pack my bags and take off tonight. Don't need the pressure from ya. No need to put that on me. Just need some fresh air to breathe.
Obvious troll account was obvious. Hello, Lake Vlora. How you doing? All right, so we want to set up over here on our alloy smelter. Which one's our alloy smelter? Or did we not set it up, or did we put it over here? Alloy smelter right here. Okay, so we want to set up a thing to make the soldering alloy. Soldering alloy ingot, alloy smelter. We will probably do this. I don't think there's a lot of reason to smelt the antimony. Then we'll make a recipe, convert this into the dust, and we can just take this existing stuff and just put through the pulverizer. Okay, alloy smelter is the very first one. Then we can also set a recipe here to take these dusts. Do that. All right, so if I want to make soldering alloy, let's say I want to make like 100. Let's go. Is that a slow craft, or is there something going on here? Oh, I guess that is kind of slow, huh? We need 10 ore washers. Well, with how slow they are, it makes sense that we could set up an entire bank full of them, but I don't know. Is this easy mode or something? It might be. Blood, thank you for the bits, and Smelly, thank you for the bits. Yeah, the ore washer we're just letting run in the background. That's why we have it set up in such a way like this. So this machine, which one? The laser engraver, this one. So we need to get ourselves a fluid extractor. We don't have a way to make a pump. So that's a molten steel assembler. Oh boy, this requires a lot of stuff too. Like you need an entire assembly machine to make this assembly machine. Okay, so there's that. We need a conveyor module. We need the robot arm. I think we got everything else. We don't have a way to make the rubber plates yet. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that. Oh, I guess we already have stuff. All right. That was easy. All right. So we need one of these that has molten steel in it. Hey, automated crafting feels so good. I mean, it feels good, but at the same time, like, it's kind of a pain because now we have to set up all the automations for all the automations. Yeah. I didn't make that pattern yet. I mean, I guess we could do it this way and not have to worry about the assembly machines. What does it save us doing it this way over the other way? Like, wouldn't it be simpler doing it this way? We don't have a steel rotor, but we can craft that. I almost feel like these would be a lot easier to set up. So you don't need like an assembler with every single type of fluid. Like, granted, you're gonna need more tools. Small goldfish, no, I can't do that. So we need a recipe for medium stainless steel pipe. do, 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 do. All right, can I make an electric pump? Oh, crap. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. And this also takes a minute. Okay. Less than ideal speed? Yeah, I concur. What did we need the electric pump for? What machine was it? Oh, we're doing the fluid extractor. Do-do. Deathhound, thank you for the bits. Okay, so each one of these machines is going to need like fluid being inserted into it. Now, I almost wonder if it would make sense for this setup if we put the CEF instead of underneath the cable, put it like on the side. So it's piping into this. And then underneath each machine, we can have the advanced fluid extractors so they can share the cable. Because eventually, like, not every machine is going to be running. So only the ones that need to run, like if we're making an excess of the fluid or whatever, that can do its thing. I think we're going to change it up like that. So molten steel will be produced directly below the cable, and soldering alloy will be produced directly below. Well, actually, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. We need a way to like auto feed those materials into these things too. So they're gonna need more applied energistics channels. Because we'll have 32 if we have every single machine hooked up here in this line. What's this machine back here? Lathe. I almost feel like instead of doing what I was just saying, we could put the fluid extractors back here, and they can wirelessly send the fluid over. I don't know. What? Channels aren't really a thing. What are you talking about, Jims? No, I don't do sub networks and that crap. Sorry. I moved away from doing sub networks and doing everything only on one channel a long time ago. It causes too much lag. It makes the applied logistics system run really slow. It's not good. They're interesting, but in practice, they're not good. I think we're gonna move the lathe. I think we are gonna put the fluid extractors back here, and then those will feed these. I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. I didn't make the 9 CEF, did I? Okay, do we have the red alloy done? No. I think those are the only ones that we need. I'm really glad you can't see what these items are. Bum, bum, bum. Where's the CEF, the other one? Right here? Put those guys together. How am I missing 2? Oh, I did not make a pattern for 2x gold wire? I guess I didn't. Right. So I guess I'm probably gonna need a 2x red alloy wire too then, huh? It didn't look like I was missing that before though. Oh, I guess because we already have those available. All right, start that up. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So then we can put our lathe over here, and then we are also going to need to hook up applied energistics. That's annoying. What do I do with the other painted glowstone over here? So there's that one. Where's the other one? Oh, I put it in front of the machine. Interesting. Okay.
Dancing through the streets, we wander, falling for the fire. Burning at the heart, throwing hands up to the sky. Ooh, we live for the night. Ooh, here for the ride. I feel alive under the city light.
Bum. Oh, no. That's right. I'm doing it over here. That goes there. This goes here. Then we need a P, 2P. And that guy. Okay. Guess we'll just leave that there. So lathe, battery, interface, pattern. Okay, so now all we gotta do is hook that back up, get the P2P connected, and we should be pretty good. I don't have the painting machine down anywhere. Oops. I did forget to set the thing. You guys are correct. All right, so we're gonna have to make more controllers, or we need to put P2P somewhere else. I feel like more controllers is what we need to do, and start wrapping this around so we have more connections that are gonna be permanent. mean, we could add P2Ps on more sides. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this just yet. I'd probably do it back here and move this dense energy cell somewhere else. I guess I can use this one. I can't use that one. That's not what I want. Guess we'll just connect it like that. I was gonna put these P2Ps like this, but we don't have enough cable to hook everything else up. I mean, I guess I can make some more. I think we'll be fine. I really dislike it when you break connections sometimes that just reset your entire applied energistics network. I'm not sure why it does that. Hello, Sev. How you doing? Nope, that doesn't go there. Oh, this all needs to be moved forward one. That's why that's weird. Uh-oh. Somebody done did a thing. And then we click that with this. And we should be all good. Logan coming in with a 2-month resub. Logan, welcome back. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Thanks for using your Twitch Prime. You doing fine, Seth? Yeah, that's awesome. I am doing pretty good myself. Cannot complain. Doing pretty good. That's painted glowstone. We need a facade. And there we go. Okay, so everything's hooked up. Everything's happy again. Now we just need to get these guys going over here. So I think the first one we might want to do is the molten steel. Ooh. So that was a fluid extractor. Right here. Actually, I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Those should be export buses with crafting cards, right? Those need to be like export buses. Hello, Pixel. Iron plates and gold plates? I don't have iron plate and auto craft yet? Really? Really? Didn't we set up the bending machines over here? No, I guess we just never set up like the basic ones. Okay. Metal bender. Gold plates. Okay, so we were trying to make a crafting card, which requires this stuff. So I guess we could probably set this thing up for an auto craft. Then we're gonna need a crafting table craft as well. Anyone else think of Avatar: The Last Airbender when they see the bending machine? I definitely do not. I've never seen that movie. Hello, Fox. Hello, no. The movie's not worth a dime. Cartoon series are the good stuff. Yeah, I've never seen the show. Don't know anything about it. Oh crap, this is the wrong one. Stop. This was supposed to be steel. Okay, so I guess getting steel hooked up over here is probably the next thing that we need to do. Maybe we should do that first. Now, I don't remember. Does this machine down here cause flux? And if it does, we're probably gonna figure out a way to do this remotely. Does anybody know if this machine causes flux? The infernal furnace. So nobody knows that this machine causes flux? I mean, I guess I can just go Google it. Despite the Thaumonomicon entry, the Infernal Furnace no longer produces flux during use. However, if any block of it is broken, not only will the construct revert to its blocks, the lava is lost, but a blaze will be spawned inside the furnace? Really? Is this the old? Hold on a second. I want to look at the Thaumonomicon, the current version. I think this was the old Thaumonomicon entry. There's no way to search in this, right? So be under Artifice, Infernal Furnace. While this is essentially free, it also is very slow unless the furnace gets steady supply of V from the ore. It should also be noted the furnace will occasionally create a small amount of flux as well. I'm sure this is nothing to worry about. Huh. It says it creates a small amount of flux, but the wiki says even though it says that, it doesn't. So I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna bring it over here, and that's gonna be our steel production. I like how the wiki says you can attach up to 3 bellows, when in fact you can attach 4. So it does not spawn a blaze inside. I'm just gonna delete the lava. Okay. So Infernal Furnace. I guess technically I should put it over here since like all of our magic stuff is up here. Blood magic, astral sorcery, Botania. So like that should go over here, I guess. I don't remember how this thing's laid out. So there's iron bars somewhere, which I never got back. So the top center is open. So there's 4 on top. Okay. Let's sell this. Oh, I gotta put lava in there. Okay, so we need 2 interfaces for this machine. That's gonna be our painted glowstone right here.
It's running in our blood. The answers are lying here within. The truth.
Oh, I did it again. There we go. Will that work? It'll work. Guaranteed it'll work. Guaranteed. I don't know if it's gonna work, but guaranteed. All right, so we just need to hook that up with a memory card somewhere. Okay, and then we need a recipe for getting this thing to work. Steel. Nug. Was it these? No. I guess we do crude steel. The uses of that in... Well, I guess it can't show the recipe because it can turn into multiple things. Let me grab that chest again. Because, like, depending on the amount of bellows you have, you get a different result, I guess. So let's try doing this into nuggets. And I didn't make more blank patterns. I didn't make a pattern to make more blank patterns? What was I thinking? You guys are telling me that I need to use an open crate before you even know if I have to use an open crate. Before you even know if I have to use it. Just assume that it's going to work. Can I make just like a couple of... Don't be so pessimistic. I forgot how to make pure Certus quartz. Oh, right, this process. Maybe we were doing the regular quartz then. Let's do that. Okay, so now that we have that, we can say the crude steel is going to... do that, even though that's not what it's going to make. But that's what we're going to see. It's going to make just so we can get this autocraft going. So I want to make slag. I need a recipe to make crude steel. Right, forgot about that. That's an important part. So that's coal dust plus iron. Charcoal or coal dust. Why can I never remember where I put these machines? There you go. Slag. Make me one. Wow, it works. And it actually does make slag. That's not what I was trying to get to make, but that's fine. So now I can change this recipe to say it's going to make steel nuggets and slag. Hypno, use the open crate! No, you. So again, if I wanted to make like 3 slag, I'm gonna get 45 steel. Okay. So now we can just swap this guy with this, and everything will be happy. Make me 10 slag. Why did I get 12? Or was that 10? I'm not actually sure now. Okay, so we need a pattern that's going to take the steel nuggets and turn those into steel ingots. So we need to make stuff to make more patterns. All right, so now we can make steel all day long. Well, up to a point, because I guess we don't have the pattern set up to make the crude steel. Can I make any more patterns? I know at some point we're going to run out of that quartz glass and I'm going to be sad. I guess we'll do charcoal dust, and then I can always just grab more charcoal from our other base. And that goes under the alloy smelter. Okay. So if I want to make steel like 100, it looks like we can do that, but we just need more charcoal dust. Didn't used to work. Thaumcraft is getting smarter. Alright, Leg of Lore, we'll see you later. Take a whole bunch of that with us. What does the interface show up as on the Infernal Furnace? If I can find where my terminal was, I will let you know. Shows up as Infernal Furnace. Okay, so steel if I wanted to make 100. I like it. So we have automated steel. So I guess at this point another export. No, we have an export. So steel with a crafting card. So I'm okay with this. I think that is perfectly reasonable. Actually, I'm not gonna. Well, I probably should just craft up a whole bunch more just so we have them. I don't know if that slag is useful for anything. Well, you know, even with me crafting up 100 more of those, we're gonna need more than 100. So I'll just let it do its thing. So we kind of need the same thing happening for soldering alloy. With a crafting card. And this was an advanced fluid extractor. Okay, so we don't have our polarizer thing. But we can set that up. Now this one is really slow, as we saw. We can boop it a little bit to speed it along. Export bus. Soldering alloy, crafting card. Okay. So we're gonna extract this, I guess, on light gray. Can't you reuse the connection just on a different channel? You mean like instead of running these two down here, just kind of have them all connected together? I mean, I guess we could. I don't know how we're gonna do this one because the cable here. I guess we can do ME conduit. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Am I gonna upgrade for a new Ryzen processor someday? I'm never gonna upgrade to a Ryzen unless there is like some good reason to move off Intel. I have no plans of ever making an AMD computer again at this time. Now, rubber is different. Rubber is a chemical reactor. I guess we could fluid extract that, but so sulfur, dust, and resin. I mean, we could do the GPS thing and have the resin from our old base, and just have it put in sulfur. We're not having a AMD versus Intel processor discussion here. If you want to have your opinion about it, that's fine. Don't care. Are the underfluid conduits expensive? No, not really. Hello, Techno Sapien. So yeah, we'll have an export bus doing sulfur. I don't think we have a craft for that. I don't think we need a craft for that. But we do need a chemical reactor. I don't have a thing for that. Do we have a way to make nano processors? We don't, and we're completely out. So maybe I will grab my other chemical reactor. 'Cause I don't think we ever grabbed that from over here. Yeah, Shadow, let's not. Since I just got done saying we're not having that discussion, please don't try and propagate it more. There's no way for me to place this conduit here without it connecting to this, is there? So as soon as I place it there, well, I guess it's not going to insert into green, so it won't matter. And this will be on black since we're doing rubber. Okay. So we just need resin over here. So we need to make one of the fluid things.
Let's play.
I don't remember what it's called. Fluid transfer node. This guy. Do we have molten tin over here?
Pinball.
Nope. So we need nano processors and copper. Really? Man, we've been going through copper like crazy.
Turbo mode enabled.
Okay. I guess we'll take this copper ore.
Turbo mode enabled.
We'll process this, but we're gonna need more copper.
Let's play pinball.
Soldering alloy should work too.
Turbo mode enabled. 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 Enabled.
No, this is molten tin only. Now we could do it this way and completely skip that, but
Pinball.
let's get our mine on. So the best way to get copper out of this.
Turbo mode enabled.
12 seconds, forge hammer. No, 10 seconds, forge hammer is 3 seconds.
Turbo mode.
Do we have forge hammer here?
Let's play pinball.
Okay.
Pinball.
And this stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna put through a furnace. I should have put that in the interface so it gets processed automatically. There's no way to do it in that current setup. Like, I'd have to do one of these things. And I'm not sure if that's the thing that I want to do with the Forge Hammer or not. Well, yeah, plenty of the antimony dust now, which is great. And then we can get more of it out of the stibnite, the purified stibnite that we have. All right, so how are we doing on the copper now? So 503 copper, that's not bad. So we were trying to make this guy, and we wanted to make an assembler. We need nano processors. So now we can do one of these recipes. Hello, Go Mr. Bob. How you doing? Auto crafting processors are so satisfying to watch. It's very nice that all that stuff just happens now. I wish it happened faster, but it's nice that it just happens. Your monitor has a set of dead pixels right where chat lives. Oh no! The monitor that I used to have as my main monitor had like a dead pixel like right where I'd always see something. Like in a crafting screen or whatever. It was like right here or something. And that drove me nuts. I lived with it for like 6 months, 9 months. I eventually had to replace the monitor so I could do a full HDMI pass-through of my capture card because that monitor wouldn't accept HDMI faster than 60 FPS, 60 hertz. Hello, Piv. What happens if you ask for 64 processors? Is there a chance for it to miss one of the item stacks? 64 processors or 10 stacks of items? I believe it will only insert items if like the entire recipe can fit. It won't just put in all of one item and then nothing else will fit in there, kind of a deal. I think that's what you're asking. That's the wrong one, isn't it? And then we need another fluid extractor. Goodness, all this auto crafting is just so glorious. Both of these are slow crafts, though. This one's really slow. We're gonna have to go mining. Like, we're running low on tin, we're running low on copper. Whoops. Do I have the speedy ritual from Astral Sorcery? I do. I don't remember where I have that set up, actually. Where did I set that up? Did I put it over at the other base? Maybe I put it over at the other base. I'm not sure. Oh, is that the blood altar? Hey, our LP network's full. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good idea on the GregTech machines, though. Because it makes them use more power. It just doesn't, like, make them process faster. Like, they have to use more power, and if there isn't power available, I don't know how this works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable putting it down there or messing around with it just yet. So anyway, crushed tin, the uses on that. If we pulverize it, we get chance of iron. I don't really care. Or washing, we get some iron. Don't care. Thermal centrifuge, iron. Don't care. So we just want to forge hammer. And again, the uses on this, we can smelt directly into tin, or you can get some zinc if you centrifuge it. Yeah, this one's gonna be for 10. Oh, I guess we'll do 10 on, well, gray, black, and light gray are all taken. We're gonna have to choose a different color here. Anything but green. Whoop. Why did that not connect? Why is that not connecting? Oh, it's because the other machines I had configured first. I got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's not something we had to deal with yet. So I guess we will have a white. Okay, so now if we have a molten tin recipe, and we need a medium bronze pipe. We still need to make a bunch more of the blank patterns. We need a recipe for quartz glass. So we need an assembler with molten glass. Should we make a machine just to squeeze everything out of every ore? I mean, possibly we might set up like a crazy ore processing thing where we just dump all ores in there. And maybe they have their own assembly line per ore or something. I'm not sure how we're going to do. Hi, Lomlord. We'll see you later. All right. Are you just backstuffing the assemblers and extractors with molten liquids? I mean, yes. So we're filling this up, or I guess we're just like constantly trying to make more molten per fluid that we need. And that is going over into these machines that need it. Oh, we didn't. Well, yeah, we're still trying to make this GPS thing for the rubber thing. This will be one big factory when you finish the pack? Yes, it will be. Are the 16X cables lossless? No. Okay, so we have nano processors figured out. We don't need that anymore. The electric pump. I think that was the recipe we were trying to make here. No, I'm already confused. We were trying to make more blank patterns. We're trying to make this. So I need Certus quartz dust and a interface. Okay, blank pattern to make quartz glass. I think that's like the hardest part here. So if I want to make more blank patterns, missing Certus quartz dust. Are you freaking kidding me? Let's take all this random Certus quartz we haven't processed this. What I really would like to do is set up a couple of mechanical users. One of them that's got like this Terra Steel hammer in it with the Fortune 5. And the other one that just accepts blocks so we can do this automatically. That's what I'd like to do. We'll get to that eventually. So this, the crushed Certus. I think we wanted to sift that, right? We wanted to ore wash it into purified, and then we wanted to sift it. Okay. I don't believe we ever put a sifter over here. I guess we can bring the sifting machine over and start that process. Yeah, we're starting to run low on everything, but it's been a minute since we last went and mined up tin and copper and things along those lines. Manual mining? Ew. Yeah, there's no automated mining in this, so you kind of have to. Did that not connect? What's going on? There it goes. You're about to suggest something about AE to Hypno, and then you remember that I'm an expert. This pack doesn't have micro miners for modular machinery mod. No. There's really no like way to generate ores in this pack. Everything you have to go mine yourself. You can process the heck out of everything and like squeeze a lot of resource out of everything, but no, there's no quarry. There's no way to automatically, well, actually, no, I take that back. There's a digital miner and you can go and set it up somewhere manually and mine everything, but then you got to break it and then place it again and then do that. I don't think the orchid is in this. No, I don't think it is. You can make the floating flower, but there's no way to get the orchid itself. Yeah, there's like no way to generate ores automatically like that. Like a void ore miner or things of those nature. Oh, I suppose, yeah, there's a way where you could do the satellite, send a spaceship on a mining mission, I guess. But I don't know, can you do that automatically? Isn't that like a manual process? I'm not entirely sure. Can RF Tools Builder do a quarry thing? I think the quarry cards might be disabled. Yeah, there's no quarry. Oh, I didn't process this. Okay, so now we're getting... I guess we're getting purified pile of Certus Quartz dust, but we're not actually getting Certus Quartz dust itself, huh? What do you do with this? And a centrifuge, you can get barite dust, which I assume is something you might want. What does barite dust turn into? Sulfur and barium. I don't know. Do we have a centrifuge? I mean, I guess we can also process some of these other things. Might as well do that, actually. We'll do this manually. I'm sure we'll figure out how to do this automatically later. We might have to set up like an automatic sifting thing specifically for gems or whatever. And then take all like the lesser things and then like do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out as time goes on. Okay, so now can I do blank patterns? Okay, so the Certus Quartz glass is a little slow, apparently. Bariums for a superconductor. I'm sure we'll have plenty of it when the time comes. Or we'll be able to get plenty of it. Alright, so we want a fluid extractor. Did I need another one for glass? I guess I did. What are we waiting on? Oh, it's got to make stainless steel. Ah! That's something we should make a whole bunch of as well. Hello, Zeldex. Did we need like 8 of these stainless steel ingots? Has it not already done like 8 of them? Is it really that slow? I guess it really is that slow. ruby. Oh, we have a lot of ruby ore. Man, this pack. Like, it should be easier now that we get to the auto crafting, but now that we're at the auto crafting stage, it's like I want to set up auto crafting for everything, and now it's just becoming like a real pain, I guess. I don't know. Like, it seemed easier when we could just reuse the same machines on processes. As weird as that sounds. But I guess in the quest to automate stuff, we're gonna have to be putting in a lot of resources to do it, right? All right, bunch of crushed ruby ore. That also needs to be purified. You think setting the foundation is the biggest step? Setting the foundation, what do you mean? Yeah, I feel like every single ore is probably going to need its own dedicated ore washing plant and sifting machine. I think that's eventually what we're going to have to do. Like, Ruby's going to need that. Diamond's going to need that. Certus is going to need it. Setting all the infrastructure with that age, you can just upgrade machines and cables later. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but there's just so many machines. Like, the stainless steel thing that we're running into now was kind of like a bummer that we have to wait on that. We need chrome to make more stainless, right? The ruby dust. So we do that, and then we sift it, and then we get all this different ruby, and then we can take like the exquisite or whatever, and then hammer that into that, and then hammer that into this, and then bring it all the way down to like the ruby dust stage. There's just so much stuff. That's the problem of automation in this pack, because automate one thing, you have to automate two more, and that requires more and more. Yeah. Might be time to convert to a server world. I don't know. The more and more I play this pack, the more and more I realize it's going to take a lot longer than where we are right now. And we've already been playing for like 43 live streams straight. I kind of feel like I want to take a break and do something else for a while, and then maybe come back to this later. That's how I really feel. Hello, Silent Crimes. No, believe it or not, I actually want to play vanilla Minecraft. Like, that's been in the back of my mind for a while now, is checking out 114. Not doing the hardcore challenge thing, doing like a normal world, but maybe try and do all the achievements that way. So the other problem with doing half and half streams, especially with this mod pack, is like it's already gonna take us like forever, and if we do half and half streams, like it's gonna take us twice forever to do. If you pause the pack, you can't imagine how I'd ever finish it. It might be a pack that we never finish. Like, we've made good progress and we've done a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't really want to give up on the pack, but it's just like every time I do it, like when we have to automate stuff and that requires us to automate something else, which requires us to go off on these other tangents, like by the time we get back to the original thing, like my brain is fried. Like, it feels like ever since we started Applied Energistics, I've not been able to go as long on these live streams just because it's just so much thinking and so much like planning and things are involved and ugh. When was the last time I played vanilla? Well, I played it just a couple of days ago on my own, like over the weekend on Sunday or Saturday for like a couple hours. But like the last time I really played vanilla, it might have been Hermitcraft Season 4. That's why you've been checking into my streams for about 5 minutes a day just to get caught with what you're doing and see if you're still playing this? What do you mean 7/10? You know, if I keep automating things, I'll eventually have everything automated. You're right. No, I don't disagree at all. I feel like I just want to take a break for a little while. Get like... I don't know. Like, I feel like we got a good foundation of things done. But I don't feel like we're making progress at the same time. Oh no, I understand you meant caught up and see if I'm still playing this, but you're only checking for 5 minutes. Like, I'm not understanding if that means like he doesn't have time to watch, or if he's not liking the pack, or what he was trying to imply, because I don't understand. For some reason, you don't find this pack all that interesting. Might just be you. I don't think it's just you. Then again, you like to split streams because you see something other than Minecraft? Yeah. What's next? What do you mean, Immortal? You mean next in the progression of this pack? Or can you be more specific? Next in the progression of this pack is to keep getting machines set up and getting all the processes automated. But like as we just saw for Certus, in order to make Certus, we have to ore wash it, and then we have to sift it. But now we need Ruby, which is the same process, which means we have to make 2 more of these machines. which means we need more stainless, which means now we have to go collect more ruby to like electrolyze it to get chrome to make more stainless to make more sifting. Like it goes on and on and on. Like eventually it'll end, but it's just like a never-ending thing at the moment. It just feels like I want to take a break for a little bit. You like to watch a pack because you don't have time. You don't have free time to ever play the pack. Yeah, I get you. And that's why it's better to make huge batches of things. Well, I mean, that's why we're automating stuff, right? That's the problem with Greg Tech. Some of your friends started Greg Tech New Horizons about 3 years ago and still can't finish it. Wow. This pack really interests you from engineering perspective? No, I like it. I like the fact that it's requiring lots and lots of machines, but it's just like the time involved. And there's ways to automate stuff, but there's no ways to automate the automations. I guess that doesn't really make sense. Couldn't you just temporarily replace the service with what you need? Yes, I can do that. Oh, you're talking about when it's manual, just make like 2 stacks of circuits or 5 stacks of stainless? Yes. You think you'd want to play a kitchen sink version of this pack where you can just play with optimizing the factory? So like all of the things that have been disabled in this pack are enabled? Is that what you mean? So like you can set up quarries and you can do like void ore miners and so on and so forth. I think that would probably make this more interesting to me if I didn't have to worry about going out and collecting resources. Like I just always had those coming in. I think there is computer craft in this, if I remember right. Maybe open computers? No, I guess I don't remember right. I thought there was. Yeah, Nighthawk, I think that's what we're going to end up doing today. I kind of need a break from this. Like, I've been having a lot of fun, and I like how the base is turning out right now, but it's just been a constant grind over and over and over, and there's like no end in the grind in sight. I think this might be one that we just come back to every now and then or something. Well, obviously not now and then, but we'll come back to. Like, I would like to finish this pack, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to put this on hold and never come back to it. Being more Skyblock-like, but also not having to tier in the same way. Omnifactory is kind of like a light version of this pack, and that's still almost too much. I mean, yeah, that's the one thing that I really want to do is see endgame in this pack. I want to see like the gigantic fusion reactors, and I want to see like all of that cool Greg's Tech stuff that takes you forever to get to and like is really OP. That's what I really, really, really want to see, but it's like such a struggle to get there. Am I gonna play Hermitcraft again this season? Not this season. Before I say yes, I'm gonna play Hermitcraft again, I want to familiarize myself with vanilla and actually want to play vanilla. I don't want to say yes, I'm gonna play Hermitcraft, join on the intro, do like 3 episodes, and then decide that I don't want to play vanilla, because that is just kind of a dick thing to do. Not only for my viewers, but for the other hermits, right? Have I finished the last pack I played with GregTech? The last pack I played with GregTech was FTB Ultimate, and I never really got into GregTech. Like I was playing with King Daddy DMAC. We were kind of sharing resources. He was doing most of the GregTech stuff. He set up like a huge factory. Like I did some GregTech things. Like I set up the blast furnace, which was just a multi-block where you could put like blast furnaces on 4 different sides, and it was a different setup. Old GregTech. It seems like once you have automation all set up, then you'll blast for the last few tiers. Yeah, but like getting to the point, it seems like getting to the point where we can get to EV and higher is just going to take a long time. And that's fine. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and take a break here from this pack for a little while. Hello, Eric. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we're going to jump into a vanilla world, start a new world, see about maybe rushing, getting diamonds, getting armor set up, and just checking out some of the vanilla stuff. Like, I really want to try and get to the end as fast as possible. I would really like to be able to get an elytra as fast as possible. Before we do that, we have to get into enchanting. There's, you know, things. But I think it's going to be a more relaxed kind of a stream. But I would like to try and rush the basics of getting geared up and all that kind of stuff. Not necessarily a speed run. I'm not going to time it. But I want to try and get that stuff done as fast as possible. So give me like 2 or 3 minutes so I can get some more coffee. Things like that. We'll be right back. BRB.